Y'all ready for this? Let me get a picture. You know what to get a picture. Get ready, cause Mickey D's new Mix Pick 2 menu. Your lips are moving, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, said you la la la. Hey, boy, look at me in my face. Tell me that you're not just without this space. You really think you could be replaced? Nah, I come from outer space, and I'm classy, yo. I'ma hold it up. You full of something, but it ain't love. And what we got straight over you. Go find somebody new. You can buy me diamond earrings and to na 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 to na na. But I smell when it comes to the bye 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 bye. I know you like, your lips are moving. Tell me, do you think I'm dumb? I might be young, but I'm stupid. I told you to say goes with your tongue. I give you bass, you give me sweet talk. Saying all your number one, but I know you like, your lips are moving. Baby, don't you know I'm done? Hey, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, and you la la la. Your lips are moving, your lips are moving, your lips are moving, and you la la la. Hey, baby, don't you bring that tears, 'cause it's too late, baby.
All right, hey ladies, it is Tuesday night, teen night, and we are starting off 2016, and we are going to get started because time is precious, and I don't want to take more than about 30 minutes of your time to just share some announcements with you, as well as just answer any questions that you have. And so each Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, you'll find me right here on this Zoom call, and you will be able to see what's going on, and you're also going to be able to ask questions again. So we're just getting started, so if you've just joined us, I'm getting everything set up now so you don't have any other chimes or stuff going on. You can always use the chat box if you have any questions as we move through this. I apologize. I'm trying to find my controls here. Okay, so not even sure. Something's changed since I used this on Saturday, so I'm really not sure what happened, but we're gonna just continue to go on with this. So, okay, so like I said, this is the first team training. It's really a training and connection call. So you have me one-on-one. I'm in my office. You can ask me questions live, and I can definitely share some what I'm gonna call ninja tips from time to time, and just really a way for you to connect with me on a weekly basis. So, announcements first of all. If you've not registered for Better Together event, which we no longer do Celebrate and Connect meetings, they're now called Better Together events. Those are now live and able to be registered for no matter what location you choose. And so I'm going to encourage you to get on 31today.com, go to events, attend an event, pick Better Together, and you can choose the one that works best for you. Also, I am going to try and share my screen. So, hold on here so we get out of Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here because I am going to share a few things with you. I don't know. There we go. Now I have my controls. Interesting. Okay, so sorry, this is going to take some time to learn how to zoom everything. I don't think I really need to screen share at the moment. So let me, Okay, so maybe you can see me bigger now. I don't know why I'm not big, but anyways. Okay, so announcements, Better Together. We are going to do an opportunity night, and it is going to be on Monday, January, I almost said June, January 19th. So anybody that's thinking about joining 31 Gifts and our Sparkling Stars team, Monday night, January 19th at 9 p.m., we're going to do what we're doing right now. So it's going to be a Zoom call. I will be on and share a little bit about our team, share about why join 31 now, and they'll be able to ask questions. And also, we're going to be talking about that new kit, because that new kit starts January 21st, and it is on the seasonal checklist. So it's right here on the third page of the seasonal checklist. But it goes live January 21st, so anybody that's wanting to sign up and enroll and get that new kit, January 21st is that date. Also, if you have not taken time to check out spring on 31today.com, this is the seasonal checklist. And so I printed 3 pages of the front and back here. So it shares about the add-on kit, it shares about the Ready, Set, Sell, it shares about attending a Better Together event. It talks about things that are going to be new for spring. So if you're wondering how many new products are in the catalog, it shares that there's 25 new products. We're going to have 12 gorgeous new spring prints. They did put in our email yesterday from home office that if you're wanting to know more about those amazing canvas pillows that we're going to be selling, as well as some other items in the spring catalog, that the Better Together event is what you're going to want to attend the training, because we're going to be sharing a lot of training and a lot of information about the spring catalog. So let me try and adjust my thing here a little bit. Okay, I'm blurry. I don't know. I'm going to try and do this in a few weeks off of my phone. So we'll just go with it though. Okay, so those are kind of some reminders. January 20th, again, Ready, Set, Sell. All sales must be submitted by January 20th at midnight for them to count for the Ready, Set, Sell levels. Then the very next day is when anyone who wants to join 31 and get that new kit can start. You can buy the add-on kit until January 20th. So that's $40. They're shipping quickly. Mine arrives tomorrow, I believe. So definitely get that ordered if you want that. One thing I wanted to also point out on the seasonal checklist was beginning with February, so it's not going on right now, but in February, our hostesses are going to have to reach a $600 party, which is our average typical party for 31, rather than a $200 party to get the February hostess special. So it's not necessarily the items in the back of the catalog that are the regular hostess exclusives. It's that one special that they put on the flyer. Typically, like this month, if they submit a $200 party, they can get that bundle for $35. But starting in February, they'll have to hit a $600 level. And that's just benefiting us. That's just trying to help our parties go up as far as an average. So something to just take note of as you're booking into February and beyond. So, okay, so today is January 5th. I can't believe it's already January 5th. It's 2016. And each day in my planner, I have a quote. And so yesterday's quote, I didn't get to share with anybody, so I thought I would share it tonight. And it says, your mind, while blessed with permanent memory, is cursed with lousy recall. Written goals provide clarity. By documenting your dreams, you must think about the process of achieving them. And that's by Gary Ryan Blair. And I thought that was really good because as we start a new year, hopefully you've set some goals for yourself. Maybe you haven't yet. We did a team night last night here at my house. And I had all the girls share one of their goals that they set for the next year, whether it was 31 related or not. And a couple of them said that their goal was to set goals. So maybe that's you. Maybe you've already set your goals, but writing them down is something super, super important so that you can be reminded of them because, like it says, we have a really lousy recall as far as putting things in memory, but then we forget. So what I'm trying to do this next year is on my planner, write 5 goals a day. Doesn't mean I will accomplish them all. For instance, I've only accomplished 2 today. Well, 2.5, because my mom surprised me and came into town to take me to lunch and do a little shopping with me. So my day didn't go as planned. However, one of the things that I did, and I thought I would share with you, especially since outlet sales orders are over, is I shared yesterday or the day before about how I'm sending thank yous in the UPS tracking for my customers with the outlet sale. What I'm also doing is just sending them a little thank you card. I have these made on Vistaprint. I actually had a lady from Etsy put my information on the back, but you could just use a regular thank you card, but these are postcards. And so I've put their information on the back. And what this says is, I would love to help you get free, discounted, and exclusive items too. Here, I'll kind of show you one so you can see, cover up Lindsay's information, but hopefully this will focus in and you can see it. But basically, it just thanks them for their order. It offers them a discount of $5 off if they place an order of $31 or more within 31 days after this. Or if they host a party within 45 days, they'll get an extra $10 in hostess credit from me. It also shares, I have a Facebook business page, so it shares my Facebook business page on here, and then my email, phone number, and website. Now, I've been sending these to customers who have placed orders from me over the past year, and I've gotten maybe a return of 5 of these. So not a lot of people use them. I think sometimes they just don't even read it, or maybe they get lost in the mail. But at least I'm reaching out to them and sending them a little thank you. I do plan to go right on the side, especially the girls that I really know who ordered from me on the outlet sale, and just put a little hint of, don't forget, the new catalog begins February 1st. I could even actually take a Sharpie and write it on the front here. I just want to make sure it's posted there somewhere so that they know the catalog is coming, because I really haven't been talking about it. I don't know about you all, but I haven't been talking about it on my Facebook customer VIP page or VIP group, because I'm really trying to earn Ready, Set, Sell, because those Ready, Set, Sell kits are amazing. So I had an idea shared by my friend Annette, and I thought I would share with you and figure out where I put it. She shared something today, and I'm going to post it on the page right now so you guys can actually have the wording and everything. Let me get it. So she shared a couple of different ideas, and I really like these. So what I'm going to do is share them both. And it's a picture, and it's called a 7-day party to go. We're all busy, and if you all are like me, and maybe I'm sure my customers are like me. I literally just took 2 of my Christmas trees down today. I removed all the Christmas decorations pretty much throughout the house. I left my snowmen up, but my focus after my mom left was that and not anything else, even though I really need to book parties. And I know that my customers are getting their kids back to school. Maybe you guys are getting your kids back to school. Like, we're just getting back into that routine. And so hosting a party just seemed like, for me even, I'm sure it's like the last thing that's on their mind right now, because they're just now coming off that holiday high and getting back into routine. And so I shared last night that the only hostess I had for January was avoiding me, or so I thought. She wasn't responding to my messages, even though we kind of tentatively had put a party date on the calendar. She wasn't getting back to me. So I thought, oh my gosh, I really have no parties this month. Like, I'm going to have to come up with something to help me with Ready, Set, Sell. And then lo and behold, at 5 o'clock today, she messaged me and said, yes, this date does work at 2 o'clock. Let's go with it. And so that could just be what's going on with some of your customers. If you feel like somebody's avoiding you and you've asked them something. So basically what this is doing is, this is a 7-day party to go. You take one catalog. I'm going to create a bundle sheet, so you guys will have that. I just haven't created it yet. You invite your customers to sell 3 bundles over 7 days, and then they can get that Hostess exclusive set for $35. Basically, you may have to add a key fob onto the order, so it would cost you $5 to do this. But let me post this so you guys have it at your fingertips. And I'm just copying from her, so if something seems a little off, I didn't read all of Annette's info. So there's one thing, it's on the Sparkling Stars group now, so you guys have it, so you guys can begin to reach out to your friends, customers, family members. And then the other one is bundle pictures, but I'm going to wait and share that one later. The great thing about the one I just shared, though, is you can actually save that to your phone. And here's what I would suggest doing is saving it to your phone. I'll probably try this tomorrow with at least 10 of my customers from last January, and just texting it to them and saying, hey, how was your holidays? I hope it was well. I know we're all super busy, but organizing is on my mind. Maybe it's on yours too. Wanted to share this with you. Let me know if I can put a packet together for you. Annette is a friend of mine, and she's the one that shared that. Another idea that she had was just not necessarily bribing people, but if people know you'll bring a free bottle of wine or free brownies and milk or something, that kind of eases the thought of them having to prep something and then just having the girls over. So there's different ways to word it. Come up with a way that you can connect with the people. And yeah, you'll do awesome. I just know it, because it's only January 5th. We have 15 days to earn Ready, Set, Sell, and it's totally doable. I also shared today the Facebook retirement party, and Lizzie Fontaine actually shared that on one of the leaderboards, and she said she got 5 spring parties booked from that script. So, and she actually did that party just in her customer group. She didn't create a separate event. So I'm thinking I'm going to try it in my customer group this time, just to test the waters and see how it goes. But I encourage you guys to do what you think works best. Maybe you can just ask a few of your friends to host Facebook parties, and then you have 5 hostesses that way. And if 5 hostesses host a $200 party, you've got $1,000 in your pocket, just like that. So there's lots of different options and ways. Okay, so each Tuesday night, I said this at the beginning, and I'm going to say it again, it's only going to take about 30 minutes to go over anything that I think is important or any kind of tips or tricks that I know. And then, of course, ninja tips if I know any. And I'm going to share my screen now again. And I'm going to show you one of my latest and greatest things I love to use for my business. So hopefully you all can see this. Okay, so PicMonkey. Not sure if y'all use this or not, or have even heard of it. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Okay, PicMonkey is a tool. It's free. You can create an account. And then the great thing is you can edit, you can touch up, you can design, and you can do a collage. Now, there is an app out there called PicMonkey, I believe. However, the one I downloaded didn't do what this does, so I prefer to use it on my computer or laptop. So you can download, but you could actually like use it just on Safari or Google search too. But okay, so PicMonkey, PicMonkey.com. I'm going to show you a couple different things. First of all, if you want to design something, you can do a square, a Facebook cover, a 4x6, a 5x7, 8x10, or a custom. So when I'm creating any type of Facebook cover for my events or for our team page or anything like that, this is one of the 2 tools that I use to create those. So for instance, if I want to do a Facebook cover, I would click on that, and you basically have a blank canvas. And once you get into this, just play around with it. It's super easy, but I encourage you all to kind of create your own brand. If there's a certain color that you like, use that color. I have certain colors I love, and so you'll see me use them over and over again. Okay, but if I wanted to create let's say a Facebook cover for an upcoming retirement party for 31, it starts with a white-black background. But if I wanted it to be black, I would just scoop that little line over here, and it would be black, and I would hit apply. But let's say I want it to be a color like, I don't know, bright orange. Probably not orange in the spring. Like a teal color. I would hit apply, and there's my background. Now, I want to add some text to this. So I would click on the little T, and you have all of these different fonts. The great thing is, if you're using this on your actual computer, you actually can pull up the fonts that you have downloaded to your computer. So if you've downloaded any free cutesy fonts through so that you can use them on Word or Publisher, those will appear. So all of mine for my computer are over here, but then the ones PicMonkey are really super cute too. The only thing to keep in mind, like I said, this whole thing is free, but if you're wanting like the coffee break text, excuse me, I've paid like $3 a month, $2, and I paid like a $33 membership for the year. Ends up being like $275 a month. And so now I can use anything that has a little crown on it. So like the coffee break font is one of the fonts I really like. So that's why I can use it. You can sign up for a free membership just to try it out for 30 days, I think, for the extras. But you don't have to. But if you just wanted to use, for instance, something really bold like impact, you would just select it and then start typing. Okay. Now, if you want this to be bigger or more centered, you can just, let me move my face over somewhere here. I don't know where to put me. Okay. You would actually increase the size. Okay. Then just click on it once and pull the other way. And then you can center it. So I've got retirement party. And then if I wanted to do another thing, so I'm going to put, just for the fun of it, 31, and I'm going to put that like in a pink color. And then I'm going to make that bigger. I just, again, drag this over. Now let's say you want to tilt it a little bit, just use that at the top. And then if you move off of it once and then click on it, then you're able to move it wherever you want. So I can put that over here to the side. And I can make it a little bit bigger. Woo, a little too big. And I could do something like that. I'm going to move it over just a little bit because I'm going to show you a border. Okay, so this would be the start of my Facebook cover. Now, let's say after looking at this, I decide I don't like the background. If you go back to the top here and click Canvas Color, you can change it back to whatever color you want. So now I have it in white. Now, there's lots of tools on here you can use. So I'm not going to show you them all. Let's say this picture you didn't want this way, but you wanted to rotate it, then you can rotate it however you want. What else do I want to show you? This little button here is some effects that you can use. One of the things I really love using this for is, let me show you something. Go to the butterfly and click your own. So let's say I wanted to add this picture here. Somebody's drawing it. Like it. Let's say I wanted to add one of the 31 gifts pictures from the retirement party pictures I posted today in the retirement party photo album. Okay, so let's say I'm going to put this right in the middle. And then let's say I don't necessarily, this might be a harder picture to do, but I'm going to just show you. If you come back up here to this little effects box, and then you scroll down to draw, and then you increase the brush size just a little bit. And oh, it might not do it because I forget. Hold on. I have to do it a different way. There's two ways to do this. If this picture was what, I'll show you. Forget what I just said about that one. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so if you've added this picture, remember we added it from the overlays button, which is the butterfly. Now let's say I don't necessarily want this bag, which is the all day organizing tote, it looks like, there. So I click on eraser. I click on the size of the eraser and I make it a little bit bigger, and guess what? I can go along and I can erase all of that. See that? Isn't that fabulous and amazing? So then it's like I'm making my own little picture in the way I want it. So if I don't want all this background, I can go ahead and I can erase it all the way down. This may end up being really cute, actually. And if I want to try to get in between, like if I wanted to try to get in, oops, here, whoops, too big. Let's say I wanted to go in here and get rid of all that to kind of make it look a little bit more, I don't know, professional. You can play with it, okay? So then, let's say I wanted to do the banner this way. Whoops. You just click on the boxes, drag them wherever you want. And then, oh, see, she's got that. The base I didn't get because I had it lower. So now I can come back here and get rid of all that. See all this? It's like magic. Teaching you my ninja tricks. Okay, so something like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so then let's say I want to add a border. You come over here to the little frames option and you click on border, and it's going to put a border around it. Now you can see here after I apply it, let's say you didn't like, anything you want to do, just click the undo button and undo it. Now let's say you wanted to make it thicker, you can do that, or you can make it thinner, okay? But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to erase, that's going to make me crazy, that right there. Okay, so go back and we'll add one little border. Click on this, an eraser. I'm going to erase this so that it doesn't show up on the picture. Now, because I added a border, it is going to be a little bit bigger than a Facebook cover, so the border may not show up on your Facebook cover, so just beware. Now, the great thing about this too is if you click Textures, you can add different textures. You can add stars. You can turn it into a chalkboard looking kind of thing. I don't even know what this is going to do if I put that. I've never done that when I've created all the stuff on there already. If you want to do the snowflake, there's like things for Christmas time, Valentine time. Let's say we want to do a winter wonderland and we want to do a pine cone. And you can move the pine cone over. You got to change the color because it's white right now. So there's my pine cone, and let's say I wanted it to be in green. So you can add it, make it bigger, make it smaller, and all that kind of stuff. There's so many things on here. If you want a frosty, you could add a frosty. Keep in mind he's white right now, so you'd have to play with the colors or something to make him stand out because the background is white. So all kinds of things. Then I can go back in and add my text, and I can say the party is Friday night at 7 p.m. I can even put my face on here if I have a picture and I want people to recognize me. Let's say I wanted to add glasses to this girl, you know, I could put my cute little face up here. I could even take this person's face off there and put my face on there, like whatever I wanted to do. So there's lots of different options with this. I will say it is kind of addictive once you start playing with it, but this is a way to kind of help you brand yourself. This is also a way to throw a picture together real quick. So what I'm going to show you now, so if you wanted to save it, you would click save. You can save to your computer, you can save to I have a OneDrive, or you can save to a Dropbox. So basically, if I saved in my computer, I just save it as this right here, and it goes to my download box. But I'm not going to save this one. When you're done, it's saved to your computer, and it's super easy, and you upload it to Facebook. The other thing I wanted to show you is a square is typically like a social media size. If you want to make a correct social media size that will show up exactly the way it should on all kinds of tablets, computers, phones, and everything, it's a 900 by 900 pixel size. So drop that size down. Let's say though you just wanted to edit a picture. So for instance, let's say we wanted to edit Cindy. Okay, which I probably would never edit Cindy because this is a home office picture. But let's say I wanted to add words that say retirement party. Join me Friday at 7 p.m. So then I would just drag this to the area I want to put it. I would center it. And maybe I will change the color to a red. And so you can play with it that way. Now let's say you wanted to change this picture, like I kind of showed you the eraser before. If you come up here to the effects box and you click on draw again, that eraser is going to erase anything you don't want on this picture. So what I'm going to show you is, let's say we didn't want the bottom part of this picture. Let's just cut her off. Let's say we only wanted from Cindy's hands up. Then we would just erase it all. It's not a perfect line right now, but at least you get the idea. I would hit apply. I would then drag this down and make it a little bit wider and see how I just created and changed the way the picture is. And I would have to change the font just a little bit to get it on 2 lines. But it's like magic. It's like amazing. It's fabulous. So lots of things you can do with this, and that's the great thing. So if you're wondering how those bundle pictures are created, or if you're wondering how these Facebook banners are created, you can take any picture and you can upload it here. And it's fabulous. One other thing I'll show you, don't forget to save them when you back out. But if you're wanting to do a Facebook cover and you want to add multiple pictures, just hit the butterfly, click on your own. This is the retirement Facebook party pictures I uploaded earlier. So let's say I wanted to upload this picture here. Uh-oh, something happened on my phone. And then let's say I wanted to add this picture here. I'll put her up there. And then I wanted to add, whoops, maybe the banner that that I shared. Okay, so let's say I wanted to put that up there. This here. See how I'm just starting to create my own, and I can put them however. Now, if you want, like, let's say you wanted her to be on top of the alligator. So right click, bring front, and see how it pops to the front of that picture. Pretty cool, right? So like I said, play around with it. You can add comic bubbles. You can put text inside of them. You can change the colors. It's free. It's totally free. You can create your own graphics if you want to. Make it, I say pick a color that you really love, that you want your business to be about. Like, is it pink? Is it black? Is it blue? Is it yellow? Whatever color it is. Maybe it's polka dots. Create your own background, and then use that background on every picture you do. So let's say, I'll show you one other thing. Let's say you wanted to create a Facebook picture for your Facebook page and you're going to use this color. I would hit apply. I would hit save. And for now, I'm just going to download it to my download folder. So it comes here to my download folder. I get out of that. Okay, so now I have that blank canvas always saved on my computer. Then if I want to edit it, I just drag and drop. Then I can come in here and add Dana's VIP customer group. And then I could add some pictures if I wanted to. I could save it, or maybe it's Dana's VIP customer group, special #1. And then let's say I posted a bundle picture right below it. Then I saved it. I have the blank canvas saved, but I also have this canvas saved. So then I can go in and make another bundle picture using the same color because I've saved that blank canvas. So hopefully that makes sense. So lots of information to throw at you, but this might help you with graphics. If you're feeling frustrated and you can't find what you want, you can always create your own, and it's completely free to use. So it is 9:36, which means we took just about 31 minutes on this call tonight. This is recorded, so if you missed part of it, you can always come back and watch the recording once I upload it to our YouTube channel. Any questions? Somebody's got a question. Did I draw on everyone's screen? I think you did, Tamara. I don't know how to erase it, but I think you did. If you have questions, you can either unmute yourself or you can type it in the chat box. And it doesn't have to be about PicMonkey. It can be about anything 31 related, Ready, Set, Sell, the new spring catalog, frustrations, excitement, joys, goals. There, I deleted it. Oh my gosh, you're totally fine, Tamara. Martha did that one time. She drew one night when I was doing one of these, and I didn't know how to get rid of it. But yeah, apparently you can draw on the screen, which is kind of a cool feature. Thanks, Dana. I've tried to use PicMonkey before and I could not figure it out. Yeah, so you just have to play with it, Kim. Totally play with it. Once you start playing with it, it kind of becomes addictive, and then you're like, oh, but I want that cute font. It's $2.75 more. But play with it. Have fun with it. I was just frustrated about finding images for a party right before this call. How did you know this? I didn't. I don't know. PicMonkey I've been using for several months now, and I don't like sharing anything with you girls unless I'm confident that it's a tool that can actually be useful and user-friendly. Like, it's not complicated to teach. And this is not complicated. You just have to get in there and kind of play with it for a while. Once you get the hang of it though, like, definitely if you're wanting pictures and you have, like, let's say another thing, if you wanted, oops, I'm drawing, Claire. Let's say though you wanted, like, You wanted to design your own and you want to create pictures for your party, but you don't want it to be overly complicated. You just want a simple like background. And I want to add 2 frames, or maybe I want to add 3 frames, but I want the 3rd frame to be thicker. See how I just did that? I kept clicking on apply, apply, apply. So then you can just save this, download it to your computer, get out of this, and then come back to it when you're not dealing with your kids, or you're not cooking dinner, or you're not at work, and you come back and you edit it. And then you take those pictures that I've uploaded to our Facebook page, which is an overlay, and you click on your own, and you pull up, let's say you wanted to talk about this guy that is discontinued. Then you just pull it into here, and maybe you're going to offer, if you don't want to offer it at $20 and you want to offer it at a deeper discount because you have one in stock, so erase that part of it and put your price, and you've got it for your Facebook customer group. So it's like the best. This is probably one of the most useful tools I've ever used. So super excited you guys liked it. Yay. Any other questions? Now you're ready to go play, I bet. All right, well, I'm going to stop the recording. If you think of anything, you notify me on Facebook, and I'll upload this so you guys have it again in case you need to go back and look at those. When I learned this from my coach, Jill, I had to watch her recording a couple of times to make sure how was she doing that. Oh, one other super cool idea. Hold on. Okay, let's get out of this and put my canvas color as white. Okay, so start with a blank canvas. We're called the Sparkling Stars, so I got to teach you this trick real quick. Let's say we wanted to just make something that says, don't forget to sparkle. Or maybe you want to say Happy New Year, or whatever. So you make this as big as you want. Oops, just click on it once. Sometimes you have to click, click, click to try to get it to work, but okay, so let's center it. Now, if you go to like Google and search for gold glitter or whatever color glitter you want, click on your own. Click on your, I have a lot of stuff downloaded. I have to just type glitter. So let's say I wanted to make it gold. I just put this in as a picture, as an overlay, okay? Then I'm gonna drag it, and I'm gonna put it over the top of my lettering, okay? Not all of it, just my lettering. Then I'm going to add. Check that out. And it made it gold. Isn't that super cool? So you have gold font now. So if you wanted to go in here and change this to, oops. Oh, that, because I have an overlay that's so big, that's the tricky part, is you kind of have to figure out how to get the font. So the thing is you start moving these and they layer up on top of each other, so then you have to click, click to try to get them off. So what I did is this right now is the font that I'm moving. But see how it's not all gold? Because the gold, if you click once, now this box is my gold sheet of paper or gold picture that I brought, but I have to drag it over to highlight it all to make it gold, if that makes sense. So, because right now what I'm moving is the gold color. So just keep clicking, keep clicking. So, all right, girls, well, that's all I got for you. I can't wait to see what you do. You'll have to share some of your fun things that you create. And I would love for you, if you learned something tonight, share it on the Facebook page so all of these girls who are not on the call will know what they missed. So have a good night, guys. Talk to you later.